Well, we're moving towards the sharp end of this competition. We're now down to the round with 16 teams in it.
Yeah, and it gets to the stage where you don't want to make any silly mistakes. You don't want to do anything that's going to cost your team.
He really could be the star of the show today.
I think sometimes we feel that heading is going out of fashion, but this lad is doing his best to keep it in vogue.
Now we can check on the lineup. Well, 3 at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works it can catch the opposition off guard. Really, it can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
This is the lineup. Well, this is the setup we think from the opposing team. We're not sure, we must stress that, but I do feel that they're reacting to what they expect from the home team.
Well, more often than not the opposing manager does know what kind of system his opposite number is going to play, and that looks to be the case, Martin. So matching up like for like, don't often see this.
Rolling as we kick off. That's a miss by quite a large margin. Down to the defenders, Alan?
I think you've got to give the defenders credit for that. They were charging in from all angles and put him off.
And now the shot! He's gone for it. Flashed a boot at it, really.
I think he's unlucky there, you know, because he didn't have any time. The defenders were closing down, so he had to take it early.
Ball goes out of play here quite clearly. An attempted pass, not a good one. Shots on here, straight at the keeper. Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. Keep the ball at the moment. taken the heat out of the moment. The ball back to the goalkeeper. He's playing it back to the goalkeeper. Well, the goalkeeper, what's he doing here? Well, that'll be a throw. Supporting player alongside. Safety first there. He can hit it here, and it's a goal here. Another angle on it here. That has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. It's good work between these two. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Well, none of his teammates could get near that cross. It's an important goal, isn't it, in the context of the match, Alan? Here it is again. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. Moved around nicely here with this passing game. He's got his fist to it. He's got his shot off now. Well, you've got to compliment him for trying, but that's well off target. Opportunity maybe. Oh, great work by the keeper. Goodness, they needed him then to clear that. Here's a chance. That's got in. Off the goalkeeper indeed. It is certainly the kind of match that we thought we were coming here to see, with the better team playing the better football.
Yeah, and they've handled that expectation, haven't they, in terms of being strong favourites, so fair play to them for that.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? Restarting at 2-0. And there goes the whistle for half-time, and the scoreline is 2-0. Well, this could be the halfway point in the cup tie, and we've got one team leading a chance of progressing in this tournament.
Well, the trailing team, I think, just got to pick themselves up during the half-time break and come out and produce a little bit better.
So we're all set for the second half. That's a good challenge between the two of them there. This could be danger with this passing. And here, it's the goalkeeper's ball. Presented the ball to the opposition. Well, he could be in. Shoots! He scored!
And yes, he has stroked it into the roof of the net, but maybe the keeper should have got a hand to it.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Well, they've widened the margin now. 3-0 they lead. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Short passes. Keeping the ball. Could score! And a chance here. And they've scored, certainly against the balance of the game, but that's one for them.
And he won't have hit too many better than this over the years, because that is just arrowing into the top right.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal. Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. In goes the cross. He's missed the target by quite a lot in the end. Well, that's there's another angle coming up here, Alan.
Well, he's just decided to low up that one, and it's flown into the top right-hand corner.
Building steadily here, keeping possession. And no direct threat to his goal this time. The shot's off, and it's hit the post and gone behind. That's a good ball, isn't it? They're on the attack now. It's good work between these two. This might be it! Goal!
And the way he's hit this one, it flew off his boot to beat the keeper.
That's a goal well worth analysing again. Very good game, 3-2. Here we go into the last 5 minutes of regulation time, and they lead by 1. It's lovely to watch the ball being passed with this sort of level of play, Alan.
It's the understanding, the technique, the movement, the weight of pass that's been so pleasing on the eye.
Fine cross. It's great just to show you the fans who are in such fantastic form themselves today, like the team.
Yeah, and it has been a day of celebration. The team's played well, and the fans have played more than the part.
The final whistle, a confirmation then of their success in this cup tie today.
Well, they sailed close to the wind once or twice, some good saves from the keeper, but I think they just about deserve this win.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Good performance from him, and I think that was probably the difference between the two teams.
Safety first there. He can hit it here, and it's a goal here. Goodness, they needed him then to clear that. Here's a chance. We could be in. Shoots! He scored! Well, to get a place in the last 8 of this tournament, as these two teams have, it's a great compliment to both, but only one can go into the semi-final.
Yeah, and it's difficult to split them, actually, having seen what they've shown so far. Plenty of plus points from them. Plenty of strikers on this pitch that can score goals. Let's hope we have a few.
This game really is a chance for him to express himself.
2 important goals last time out, really good.
This is the lineup. Well, 3 at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
This is the starting lineup today. Well, this is the setup we think from the opposing team. We're not sure, we must stress that, but I do feel that they're reacting to what they expect from the home team.
Well, more often than not, the opposing manager does know what kind of system his opposite number's going to play, and that looks to be the case, Martin. So matching up like for like, don't often see this.
Here's the kickoff, and the game is underway. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. And here's the cross. Tries the volley. Great stop. And a corner given by the referee. Keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. And the tackler has been very successful there. He's got possession. Return pass. Here's the shot. That's well wide. Interesting to see what footwear the teams are going to actually use today, now that this rain is coming down. Might have to change what they originally started with.
Yeah, and I think sometimes with the lads wearing blades these days, you do see them slipping a bit more. And it might mean they have to change halfway through this match.
Well, the pitch not quite wide enough for him there. And in goes the cross. Fine save he's made there. He's not let the ball escape his grasp. Pitched it back again. Now he's got the ball back. And he passes back to the keeper. A real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. It will be their throw. held off that challenge to come away with the ball. Goes for goal! Oh, it's a corner via that deflection. Back it goes to the goalkeeper. And he gets it back. And they're still going backwards all the way to the goalkeeper. Another turnover here.
Official has indicated 1 minute of added time.
This is an opportunity. When you concede a free kick in an area like this, you could be in serious trouble. And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save. Well, this corner to come, and it could break the game open again for them. And the keeper has kept it out.
Yeah, I think he might have seen that late as well, so good hands.
Chance from the pass. Hit the post. Half-time in the quarter-final. No real pointers so far, Alan. It's still level.
Yeah, they've just been feeling each other out. It's been a game of chess almost in that first half.
Ball is moving again for the start of the second half. And he's moved it. And that's a foul, and they'll get a free kick for that. Shot's on! What a fine save! Referee's given a corner. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. This might be it! At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. Referee points for a corner. He's crossed it well. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Shots on here. Great work by the goalkeeper. Great hands. On the attack here. Quick tempo to the passing. The opposition can't get near them. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw in. Throw in now. Now he's looking for support. They've gone wide, chance to get the ball in the box. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. Here comes the cross. Back again. Shot on! Up went the flag. Offside given, free kick. And in goes the cross. And it's a heading chance now. Good attack, but not accurate enough when it came to the finish. Wonderful finish.
And what a finish this was. Really did put his boot through it to find the left-hand side.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. I think it was a game that deserved a goal, and now we've got it. Nice return pass. Very good passing from this team. Well, here comes the support. And in comes the header. It's a corner and the possibility of an equalising goal. Does love having the ball, this fella. Just lent it to his teammate for a moment. Corner given. That's what we've had so far in terms of corners. Right from the beginning, we've never known which way this game is going to go, and it's kept its drama right to the last. That's good support play from his teammates. Oh, in goes the cross. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Brilliant technique in the tackle. It's another very good save, and it didn't get away from him, the ball, either.
3 minutes added time.
Only one possession back with that tackle. Tackle there is successfully done. Well, that's the quarter-final over with. They're through, and they're through into the semi-finals. Great feeling for them.
Well, they can almost smell that final now, can't they? Look at the look on the faces. They are delighted.
I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
Yeah, maybe the difference between the two sides. Really solid, really good performance from him.
Well, as for the opposition, I think if he'd have been in better form today, we might have had a different result. But the fact is, he was below par, as was his team. Been such a good competition, hasn't it, Alan, to get to this stage, and we're really full of anticipation about the semi-finals.
Oh, we've been treated to some excellent football from these two teams, full of match winners, so we should be expecting some thrills today.
Really anticipating something special from him here today.
Two important goals last time out, really good.
This is the starting lineup today. Well, three at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
This is the lineup. Well, this is the setup we think from the opposing team. We're not sure, we must stress that, but I do feel that they're reacting to what they expect from the home team.
Well, more often than not, the opposing manager does know what kind of system his opposite number's going to play, and that looks to be the case, Martin. So matching up like for like, don't often see this.
The beginning, just wonder where we'll be at the end. Game's underway. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. Well, they're in a good position here.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Goes for goal with the header. I think he rushed his shot there, and that's why it's so wide of the mark. The quality of the cross deserved a better finish, Alan.
Well, service like that, you cannot complain about it, and it's a really poor header from him.
Lost control. Want to keep the opposition penned back. This throw can help do that. Good piece of tackling there. Here's the cross. And he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. Possession changes feet. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. The referee's given the free kick. That's good support as they build this attack. Neither side able to dwell on the ball for very long here. They've got a great understanding, this team. Just look at the passing. And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save. Some good passes. Really, they've overdone it here. tackler's got in the ball. Oh, in goes the cross. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper. But he did it very competently. He's having a good game. This might be it! All credit for shooting, but it wasn't a very good shot. He's got the ball back. And that will be a goal kick. On to the attack now. Chance from the pass. Oh, great work by the keeper. Trying to keep the ball, not anymore. It's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. He's got to cross it. That is now a goal kick. We've got 2 added minutes. That's been signalled now.
2 minutes of added time.
Here's the cross, and he's up for the header. And there's the goal!
Scored one similar to this myself, Martin. Good header to the keeper's right.
Is another angle on that goal. So the first goal, it's 1-0. That awful feeling of being behind in a semi-final, but it's only a goal behind.
Well, they can console themselves with the fact, and I'm sure the manager will tell them that they've not been too far second best. It's been a quite a close run affair, so they've got a chance to get back into it.
And the referee has blown, and the second half is now in progress. A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. You have to be a good player to wait a pass like that. A little think, really. Now the shot! Well blocked. Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that. And the corner has been wasted because it's gone over everyone and out for a throw on the other side. think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Yeah, and what a good time to score that was. Put his side in the lead.
You can see what he was trying to do, just stretch the opposition by getting the ball out wide, but it's gone out for a throw. Oh, in goes the cross. Well, it didn't quite cause the problems that it looked as though it would, that cross. And now the defending team can play their way out of trouble. The shot's on! Well, the goalkeeper's had to make a save. And the shot was a decent enough one, but too straight. What a fine save. It will be their throw. He's going to cross it. It's a good block by the defender. It's gone for a corner. Well, the ball's gone out for a goal kick. Alan, what did you make of the goal? We can have another look at it now. Well, he's lost the ball. Well, offside by the proverbial mile.
Oh, he's just gone miles early. His manager on the sideline won't be too happy with that.
He's got a cross to make that interception. He saw it coming. Good judgment there to make that interception and clear the ball away. Got a chance to cross. And it's gone for a corner. That's another turnover here. For a throw. Got on the ball in midfield, well read by the player in that part of the pitch. Well, the clock is ticking on. 2 minutes. Easy decision, free kick. Well, it's not always a formality, but the odds are with the team now, already leading, and the other side have had a player sent off.
Yeah, they've just got to rally themselves now. I don't know whether they've got that fight in them.
Well, that's risky going in like that.
When you attempt a slide tackle like that, you've got to time it perfectly, and he didn't.
Well, I thought so. There'd be a good chunk added on. It's going to be 4 minutes. And he's shut off now. Wonderful save. And to really reach out for that. Very little time to go. Another goal would wrap it up. They're torn between going for goal from the corner or just running down the clock. but if they score, that'll guarantee victory. Well, it's a corner that's disappointing, really. The goalkeeper able to catch it without a challenge. There goes the final whistle. The old saying goes, they never get remembered, the losing semi-finalists, and that's what this team is today.
Yeah, I've had the misfortune to lose a semi. It's not the nicest feeling in the world, I can tell you. You can tell that by the boys down there. Look at them, they're heartbroken.
Here's the cross, and he's up for the... and there's the goal!
Scored one similar to this myself, Martin. Good head.
Hi there, everybody. It's another challenge for these two teams and a challenge for us in the commentary box, as always. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith's with me.
Yeah, not too much of a challenge, I don't think. It should be a good game, this.
We're concentrating perhaps on the teams, but also these two lads as well.
They've done really well, but I think both have got scope for improvement, for development, because they're not old, and that bodes well for their teammates.
Here's the lineup. Well, three at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
This is the starting lineup today. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get two strikers in with five in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your two wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those two lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
we've been waiting for. The kick-off, the game is underway. It's a good ball, they could be in. To score! Splendid goal here.
And how's about that for a bit of cheek, bit of impudence? Just placing it in the top right-hand corner.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? So the first goal, it's 1-0. It's a quick break. And here's the shot. He's hit the frame of the goal. Can he do it? Well, sometimes you say aim at the goalkeeper, it will veer in one side or another. This went straight at the goalkeeper. Chance, and he scores spectacularly.
The keeper's got no chance because he's hit it so hard to his right.
Let's have another peek at that goal. Just widen the margin. In here to 2-0. Supporting player alongside. It's a decent cross. Or looking for that first-time finish.
All the best strikers are very adept at that kind of thing, and he's not bad, but can't quite pull it off there.
Ball away. Shots on here, and the ball's in. It's a goal.
And he's not hit it with power, has he? But he's certainly hit it with accuracy.
We restart the game 2-1. He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique. And shoots! They are still one down, but it shouldn't be the case.
No, really, the keeper was exposed, and he was helped an awful lot by the lad who's missed that shot.
Wasn't very good control. They've lost the ball. Well, we can catch up with the details of that injury from our man Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
It was a nasty roll of the ankle. He went right over on it, but he has carried on, so I think he's unlikely to come off.
And Jeff Shreves in the know, down by the benches. They've opened them up here. A goal!
The way he's hit this one, it flew off his boot to beat the keeper.
And here is another angle on that goal. (3-1) the scoreline as we restart the game. They're shouting from the sidelines to try and get the referee to let the injured player back on. He looks okay now, which is great.
Yeah, I think he does. He doesn't seem to be any after effects, and he'll be a big boost for them now.
Some good work by the medical team here to get this fella back onto the pitch. Space to try and hit it now, and he scores!
And the way he's hit that, it's just flown into the top right-hand corner.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. We restart again, 4-1.
Going on the field is
Substitute coming on for the player who is hurt and can't continue. Trying to find an opening, not panicking. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. Here's a chance. Excellent block there. Now we have a corner to come via that deflection. Good tackle. Now he's looking for some support. That's the referee's decision. 2 added minutes.
2 minutes of added time.
Nicely controlled football, this. Not rushing it, not forcing it, just keeping the ball, moving the opposition around.
he'll have enjoyed that. Don't think he scored many better. The composure to place it to the left.
Prospect of even more goals. 4-2 is the score. So there we are, half-time. Not often, Alan, do you see one man have one half like he's had.
Well, he might well look at his defenders, because he's got himself a couple of goals, but they've let too many in at the other end.
And the referee has blown, and the second half is now in progress. He's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. It's good work with the ball, under some pressure here, but it's still his ball. And it's a header, and he scores with the header! Oh, the defending hasn't been too good. You have to say that, but the attacking play has been splendid. The tackle there has led to a throw. It's a poor shot, really, in the circumstances. And that's good support as they build this attack. He's going to cross it. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Shots on here. Well, that's a good block. Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. Oh, in goes the cross. Put it in well. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. It's going to be his throw here. comes the cross. And that will be delight for the defenders. There's no one on the end of the cross. Just squeeze in another look at that goal, Alan.
Well, it's gone down the middle. Wasn't the most difficult header to save, but he scored in the end. Well done.
Has cost them, but only a corner. Could have been worse. And he's headed it goalwards. Well, it was a big opportunity, and it's turned out to be a very big miss.
Well, he's just swung a boot at it, and in the end, it flew by an absolute mile. So, really, the wrong decision from him.
The save. It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. That's the way to win the ball back.
Fourth official has indicated at least 2 minutes of added time.
Could lead to an equalising goal here. Cross coming in now. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper. But he did it very well, this has been one for the archives really, a tremendous contest, and it's finished 4-3. A confirmation then of their success in this cup tie today.
Well, they sailed close to the wind once or twice, some good saves from the keeper, but I think they just about deserve this win.
Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
Well, as for him, he scored the goal. That will be scant consolation, really, as he comes off the pitch, having lost today.